Hi. I know this is kind of random, but I guess I'm just having my own Trisha Paytas moment. Because, I don't know, I went to work and it was kind of boring, but I just started to feel so completely blue when I finished. And maybe it's because nothing goes really right, like everything fucking sucks in this world. Like we're about to have a World War III, everyone just gets more annoying, and maybe it's also my life because honestly, what do I have at this point? I have a job that I fucking hate. I get rejected at all the castings that I do, and I have a partner in a long distance relationship that I fucking miss a lot, and I hate myself and I hate my body. So sometimes I just feel like who am I doing this for? You know? I talked about that with a colleague, and I talked about that even like with my English teacher, like British English teacher. I don't have any motivation to do anything. Because who the fuck am I doing this for? Am I doing it for myself? I don't think so, I do. And I just, I don't feel like I can't take care of myself. Because maybe deep down, I think I just don't deserve to being taken care of. And maybe I just don't think I'm good enough. And I have been through this thing for 26 years. Maybe not when I was a child, but at some point I got, because nothing I ever did was fulfilling me how I wanted it to be. And just like this thing where when I was like 15, I played this game called like Final Fantasy 13, and it's a really good game because it talks a lot about fate and how you can defy your own fate. And at that moment, I thought like everyone came with some kind of, they call it focus on this world, like your own fate. And you can either fulfill it or do whatever you want with it. But I don't, I thought I'm here to help people. I thought maybe I'm just someone, for a long time, I thought I'm just someone temporary here. Someone who gives parts of himself or fixes some parts of that person, then leaves again. Even though sometimes people took parts of me and left because I gave maybe too much. Or sometimes I just had to break it off because they were trying to destroy me without wanting or with wanting to do that. And I'm back to that point where I ask myself, who am I doing this for? Myself? Somebody else? My parents? No. People? I always wanted to change things, you know. I wanted to fight for change. I want to do something for equality. I want to do something for the environment. I want to do something for the next generation, because the way we're going in, we're gonna die soon anyway. But because of exactly of that, I don't feel like I can do that. I don't feel like I can stand up for anyone, because I can't even stand up for myself. So again, who am I fighting for? Who am I doing this for? Who am I trying to get castings for? And I know I'm not doing enough for that. All I'm doing is waiting for my agency to send me some and then getting rejected again. I could go to theaters. I could go like to, I don't know, agents, go on casting websites and trying to get more stuff. But again, who am I doing this for? Is it even worth it? Should I be an actor? Am I good enough to do that? I have an acting diploma, and I guess I proved myself at that point, but I don't know if that was still enough. And maybe, yeah, I guess I got a savior complex at some point because I wanted to help people. I wanted to make something better. That's like, I asked my exes to like, did I change something for you? Did I do something better? Because that's all I needed for myself, and maybe that's kind of my own drug. Maybe it's a self-fulfilling of feeling like the need to help people. And I know I have this in my family, and I kind of got it under control, but I feel so helpless when I see everything that's happening in the world, and I feel helpless when it's about myself. So, who should I help? Myself? Anyone else? I don't know. I'm just so fucking frustrated with everything that's happening and not moving forward in my own life. So, what am I doing still here? And I know I have some kind of purpose, but even if it's just being alive and existing, or being with my friends, or playing video games or whatever, but again, who am I doing this for? And I can't say for myself because that would always feel wrong. Like everybody else, we never asked to be born. But I don't want to go back to the survival mode again. I don't want to go back to what I used to be. Because the only answer I had at that time was to escape this country and go somewhere else, which I did for a year. And did it change anything? Not really. So there is no escape plan. And the only effective escape plan is, you know what? And I know I'm not gonna do that because I would never have the courage to do it, or I would never. I can't do that, and I know that. But I just sometimes wish that maybe I had someone who tells me what to do. And I'm not talking about my parents, like for example, my mom telling me I should do that and that, like rethink and maybe try that. No, I just wish I would have a fucking path in front of me that I could follow. And of course that's impossible because that doesn't exist. That's a fucking fairy tale. Sorry, it's my cat's toilet in the background. So we're at that point again. Is anything of this worth it? Of course I love the people around myself, but that's not enough if I can't love myself enough to love them. So who am I doing this for? Well, I guess all I can do is keep trying and trying and trying and trying until maybe someday I don't know, have a breakthrough in acting, or someday I have a house with my partner, or someday I have something I can hold on to. But right now the only thing I can hold on to is myself, and that doesn't work very much either. So like I said, all I can do is keep trying. Maybe someday will be enough. But I'm still waiting for that day to come. I'm sorry.